Welcome back to the Sully Show. Today we're doing another whiskey review. And the whiskey of the day in a cute little bottle. Some Woodford Reserves. Y'all see it right there. So Woodford Reserve, pretty popular stuff. But quick little, about the whiskey here. 45.2% alcohol. That 0.2 is really what's going to do it for you there. 45% weak. Add that 0.2, whoo, it'll get you. You just watch out. It's Kentucky straight bourbon though. Made in Kentucky, obviously, being Kentucky bourbon. That's really about all it says on there. Average price, obviously only have a small bottle, but the average price, according to my fancy little app over here, is about 40 bucks for a 750. So, right around in that Jameson Black Barrel area, little more high class, but not anything too crazy. We're probably just gonna drink this straight. I don't think we're gonna put any ice in it. If I don't like it, I'll put ice in it and see if I like it more. But since I don't have a whole lot, we'll probably just end up drinking it all neat and see how it is like that. So let's go ahead and crack her open. Them little caps always get you. It's hard to get a grip on them little caps. Dump it in a glass. It's only 50 milliliters, so what is 50 milliliters? It's about a finger, in case y'all are ever wondering. I guess, do you measure fingers this way or this way? One in the comment. I think you go this way though, because I think 2 fingers you have to go like that. There's no really way to go like. Anyway, it's about a finger. It's 50 milliliters, just a little tidbit. If y'all want to try some different whiskey, I would recommend picking up shooters. They're kind of neat to collect. I'll have to show you all my collection sometime, but I have a pretty cool shooter collection. But it's neat seeing like all the different bottles, and it doesn't take up a whole lot of space because they're small. But also obviously they're a lot cheaper. And whenever I go to the store, I normally grab, at least 5 or 6 shooters of what I haven't tried before to kind of see if it's worth buying the whole thing before I just jump in and buy the whole thing. So I would recommend picking up some of those. But on to the review. Let's give it a smell test. Smells like bourbon, believe it or not. Taste. That's a lot stronger than I thought it would be. It has a lot more bite. A lot more of a bite than I thought. Wow. Yep, that's that. So pretty big bite. I felt it in my nose. I can feel it all the way down to my stomach. But flavor-wise, the flavor actually does pretty well come through the bite. A lot of whiskeys, it's all burn, no flavor. This definitely has a lot of burn. I'll probably end up putting it on some ice. But the flavor definitely comes through. Not a lot, but a little bit. And it's almost a little sweet. I gotta say, I kind of got a little bit of a sweet note from it. Not like chocolate whiskey or like the root beer whiskey or anything like that, but just like for being a whiskey, I noticed a little bit of like a sweet, honey, syrupy kind of flavor in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on some ice, so we can calm it down a little bit and bring out a little bit more of those flavors. So we will be right back with that. All right, so we're back. Got the Woodford Reserve on some ice. It's been sitting for a minute to get it cooled down. Let the ice take effect. I'm going to take a sip, see what the changes are and what I would recommend. It's definitely, even just having it on ice, so the ice hasn't really melted much. I'm sure it has a little, but it hasn't really melted much at all. And it smooths it out so much. You still got enough of a bite. You can tell what it is, but it's not going, into your nose and all the way down to your stomach and everything like that, which to me is uncomfortable. But overall, I would definitely say it's better on ice like every other whiskey I've tried so far. Hopefully at one point I find one that I like more neat. But so far it's pretty much been all on ice. Maybe that's just, because I'm a baby. I don't know. But I definitely, the flavors come out more. You definitely have that sweetness like I was talking about before. But with it being on ice, I feel like I taste more of that like barrel aged flavor in there as well. Let me take another sip. Just refresh my minds. Yeah, so a good amount of that barrel age flavor in there with a little bit of sweetness. I didn't get very much on this sip. I feel like each sip it kind of gets a little bit less there. Might just be, the more it gets watered down or cooled off, the less sweet it is. I don't really know. Overall though, it's very good whiskey. Would recommend. Well, I would recommend it. I think it's good, but for $40, I think you could do better. I'll say that. I don't think you'll be disappointed with it. I think you'll enjoy it. It is enjoyable, but at that $40 price point, I think you could buy other things that would be just as good or better, or buy two $20 bottles that are just as good, that you like just as much, or whatever. Or buy a bottle of regular Jameson at $30 and some shooters for with your extra $10. Whatever. Obviously, there's a lot of things you can do there. But I don't think you'll be disappointed. I don't feel like you'll feel ripped off. I think it'll be enjoyable for you if you decide to get some. But that was my review on Woodford Reserve. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Tune in Tuesdays and Thursdays. Hit that subscribe button. Let me know if you want me to try anything. If I can find it and afford it, I will. And till next time, cheers.